Hey guys, this is Catalin. Today we're going to talk about why you should wake up at 5 and how to find your passion. Let's do it. What we're going to do today is we're going to go through a series of questions that we've selected from questions I've got on my YouTube comments, questions I've got on my Instagram DM, on my Facebook direct message, and all these places. So if you want to get your questions answered in the next video, just make sure you go and drop the questions in those places. So YouTube, Facebook, or a message, or whatever you may like, you just have to get to me somehow. Twitter works as well, but I don't use Twitter as much for whatever reasons. So first question I've got was from this guy, Andrew Linnen. Now, Andrew asked me this on Instagram DM. He basically asked me, why do you wake up at 5? And I really don't know where he found out that I wake up at 5, probably from Insta story, but I do wake up at 5 from about, I think, a month or so. I've been waking up at 5:30, so not exactly 5. And what I've been doing is from 5:30 to 6:15, I'm doing my morning routine. I basically have I have my TM, my transcendental meditation, then I do my affirmations, then I read my goals. When I read my goals, I usually do a crazy thing. I go outside in my little terrace, and I just, like, it's freezing cold outside. This is Romania, this is winter. And I read my goals. I don't know, I like that, but for some weird reasons, I don't understand why. And then I start with my day. And then from 6:15 to 8:30, I usually either do learning time, researching time. I try to keep up with the things that I want to learn about, or I do something that I've been really putting a lot of time aside for, which is I contact people, I make relationships, I offer value, I create opportunities, I talk to conference organizers, I do all this type of stuff. I reach out to people that have been contacting me to do all sorts of stuff. So I just do biz dev for about 2 hours. So that's pretty much what I do. Why do I do it? I mean, I don't know. I mean, for me, I've never liked waking up in the morning. So I've read in this book that there was this writer in 1920 or something that he was waking up at 5 and writing from 5 to 11, and that was his most productive time. And I was like, okay, let's try it. Like, I like to experiment with stuff, but I never really liked waking up in the morning. So I tried it, and what I found was for the first 2 weeks, until I was waking up at 5:30, which was a hustle, because I've always went to sleep like at 2 a.m., right? So it was a big change. Until 8 o'clock, I already had so much stuff done, and I was on my day. I was on it, you know? I had that feeling like I was on top of my stuff, and I really like that feeling. So why do I wake up at 5? Not because I like it. I like having the feeling of being on top of stuff. I hope that answers it. Andrew, let's go to the next question. John Mitchelson, I quote, "I want to know how you got the money." I don't know what you mean, John. How you got the money? I gotta confess, guys, John realized that I'm the son of Pablo Escobar. So I think he's referring to that type of money. I don't know what he's talking about, John. Any case, John, I think you're referring to how I started the agency, which I responded to you in the comments there. I started the agency with no money, but probably from the way you're asking the question, not looking for an answer, so I don't know about that. Any case, so the agency, Increased Media specifically, I started with 0 money. I just got clients that work for them, if that's what you're asking. And my other businesses are top secret, gringo. Next question comes from Rani39, and it's the following. I know that I know that if you're truly passionate about something, nothing has the power to stop you from getting to that goal. I agree. But what if I still have no idea what I truly want to do with my life? What goals can I set and not give up? I've been watching many Bob Proctor's videos and I'm following every advice, but I'm still lost. I like this question a lot. Ronnie, let me tell you what I would do. First off, I think you're putting way too much pressure on yourself. You probably sound like you're young, like me. I think you're putting way too much pressure on yourself and finding out what you truly want to do with your life. Here's the thing. When you're really, really young, what I think all of us should be doing, I mean, I've had the immense kind of luck and serendipity to find out what my thing is. But most people don't, and that's just fine. You know, it's not bad or anything. What I would do, Ronnie, 39, is I would spend as much time as I can experimenting with as many things as I possibly can get my hands on, from writing to acting to engineering to rocket science to reading to dancing to writing script. I don't freaking know. Just try a lot of stuff, and you're gonna be to accounting. By the way, accounting is a thing, and you'll be able to know right away after you do that for a year. Like, take a month and spend a month and try to do one thing at a time, and you're gonna be able to know right away which things make sense for you, which things you like, which things you hate, which things you're good at, which things you are not good at, and you'll be able to do something. I think because of everybody talking about passion, and I'm guilty of this too, right? But because of everybody's talking about passion, what I think is happening is that young people are crippled to do anything just because they are afraid of that thing not being the thing that they're truly passionate about. That's bullshit, right? I mean, I like, who's this guy? The guy from Returning the Favor. Do you know the name? Mike Rowe, right? So there's this guy, Mike Rowe, a lot of you probably know. He has this video, like, because there's so much glamour around lawyers and doctors and entrepreneurs, and nobody's becoming a plumber anymore. And I think that's wrong. Like, some of us just should be doing that. And it's not right or wrong or good or bad. It's just something, you know? So I would just take the pressure off. I would try as many things as I can, and then just do a feedback analysis over yourself and see, like, okay, what do I like, what I don't like, what do I like over other things? And you're gonna be able to go better and better in a better direction, and then ultimately in about 1 or 2 years, you're gonna be able to know, like, okay, this is what I want to spend my time in. But I would not figure it out in my own brain. You cannot do that, okay? And don't confuse passion and something that you truly want to do with your life with pleasure. You still need discipline to do whatever, right? If you're an accountant, you're still gonna have days in which you don't feel like doing your accounting stuff. I don't know what accountants do, but you know what I mean? If you're an actor, you're still gonna have days when you would wanna wake up in the morning and go to your castings and stuff. Like, you still need discipline. So I would not confuse passion with pleasure. You still need discipline. You still need to put in the work and put in the hard work and try to become better and all these things. And there's still stuff you're not gonna like in something that you like doing, whatever. But I will not confuse those two, and I will just go experiment as much as I can. Hope that helps. Thank you so much, guys, for all your questions. That has been the Q&A for today. What I would like to tell you is, if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments of this YouTube video or Facebook video. Drop them below. Or you can send them to me via direct message or DM or Insta message or whatever you want to do. Just send them over. I would love to hear your questions. Secondly, let me know what you've thought about this Q&A. I'm trying to do experiment with a lot more things in terms of the video format. So I would love to hear your opinion on it and love to know what you think. And that's kind of it. See you in the next video. Tasks that come my way have to be in these containers and nowhere else. And this is important because after this, when I'm gonna have my event and look at my containers, I have to act on them. So if stuff is not in my containers, it's not gonna get acted upon.